And you know, one of the most bittersweet things being a coach is to watch a kid grow up and to see them be able to leave. Jaelen just got here, so in his first year, he's done a lot to just try to listen and take in as much as possible, and he's given us so much energy and so much effort, and he's really bought into what we're trying to do as a team. And I think that's special, especially for a kid that's in his last run. And
Jaelen Thompson, man, I really respect that kid. Like, one of our coaches was saying previously, he was one of the last kids to make the team, but he's worked and worked and worked, where now he's a starter, and him being a senior, he's a leader on the court and off the court.
Jaelen Thompson was new to this year. He came off the football field, really didn't know what to expect, but from the get-go, we loved his leadership, his toughness, his tenacity, how hard he worked, and how much he has improved over the season.
So when we originally had tryouts, when Jaelen came, I wasn't 100% on board for picking Jaelen up. But through this year, he's completely changed my heart, completely proved me wrong. And I want you to know, Jaelen, continue doing that through life. Always go with a chip on your shoulder, always play with confidence, always go about life with confidence, and just continue being the great person you are.
Eugene's been a feisty leader, somebody that I could, talk to, step to, and one thing I loved about Eugene was his maturity throughout the year.
Eugene, I just want to say great job, great work. I really respect you. I really think that with your voice, you carry a lot of weight, and people tend to understand and want to respect you and hear what you have to say.
Eugene really came on strong throughout the summer, and he's really taken on a leadership role, either through starting or being our sixth man. But he's provided leadership and toughness and just kind of a strong voice because of what he's been through and how hard he's had the rough time coming up, and he's it really comes out on the court and pours it out with all his passion and emotion that he plays with. And it's really been a centerpiece in what we're trying to do this year.
I can't say enough about Eugene. If you remember when Eugene first got here, he was a little bit different in the sense that he had a lot of goals, he had a lot of dreams and aspirations, and I think he found the transition was difficult for him at the beginning. And then over the last probably 6 to 8 months, he's done such an exceptional job of being a better leader, being a better person, really being forceful as far as forcing his will. And he commanded himself to the point of being a team captain. Really proud of what he's done, not only as a player, man, but as a leader, even as a student. He's done an exceptional job as a student too.
Christian, continue playing with fire. We haven't seen anything like that in years. Continue doing what you do.
Christian, he's a competitor. That's one thing you can expect from Christian. He has a tenacity about him that is unmatched. And I feel like if he continues to use that towards his next year in prep and life, he'll be good. And also, Christian is a phenomenal student.
Christian, even though we all know Christian has one more prep year left, I think he's done a good job of trying to lead the team this year, trying to play fast. When, those things always help us to be good. When he's locked in, we're better.
Christian, with him, he really started from being a sixth man last year off the bench, playing behind Jared Gray, and really coming from under the shadow to being a starting point guard. It really started with his commitment through March, right after the season, getting in the gym and working, and really all the guys kind of follow his lead and by his actions through his leadership. And really watching his growth on and off the court as he's matured has really made a big difference in the way he's played and kind of becoming a better point guard, which he's shown and helping us win big games throughout the summer, and even especially that game where he had against St. John's, where he was pretty much the best player on the floor and helping us have one of the better wins in Bowie history. So I'm really sad to see those three go. I know they're going to have they're going to do great things throughout their future, and I'm looking forward to finishing off the right way, the season off the right way with these guys.